Some very important phone calls to make today. So it's going to be a busy day for me today. And right now, I have to get this screen converted over to the Taco screen paint. Okay. All right, so first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Oh, we got work to do today. We got work to do today. Sorry about the last video. We're having some disruption with the internet, but I just left it on there. You know, I'm not going to delete it or anything. It's a video. Why would I delete it for? But anyway, it's just me. I had to switch over and talk to some very important people to get some things done. So, and then once we get everything finished today, I send out tracking numbers to my customers, and I have to get ready to get the. We have two screens to paint today. We got a 120-inch, and we have 100-inch that's be coated for the customers, and we have to convert this wallpaper screen to Taco screen because I need the other screen for my professional black 42. So let's get this one painted, get this one pushed over to the side, and a little farther over to this side. So I'm going to move back and forth. And we have to get the other screen ready to be finished and done. So I can have this one done and the other one done. All right, so let's start with painting this one first. And after that, we'll work upstairs and we'll work on the 42. Get that ready and get that started getting that prepped, getting it ready. So as with all our screen paint, just give it a good shake. This right here we're going to be painting on is Taco Legendary Golden Taco, the Superior Ambient Advanced Ambient Rejection 39. So this is what we're going to be painting on today. This is going to be on a wallpaper surface. So that's the color of that amazing screen we had upstairs. That's the color of Taco. Taco's gold. Superior gold. I like to get my sides. That's how I usually paint my screens. Start off by doing my sides. My corners, sorry, corners. Done. Now we're going to start doing something a little different with our spray on screen. We're going to be doing something a little different. So I always get good ideas from the customers. Customers sometimes will call me up. Not call me up, I'll talk some business with them, and they'll give you some amazing ideas. And I have a customer who has an issue with the Our paint doesn't have any scent to it. It does have a scent to it, but it's not a strong scent. It has the low VOC attached to it because I myself can't work around strong chemicals because you already know the deal with me. So I have to be to work with this stuff every day. But there are some people that are extra sensitive, and I can understand that. Trust me, I definitely understand that. So we're going to add a little bit of, is it debris? I think it is. We have a couple containers around here, and we're going to use that to spray down on the screen. So I'm not putting too much on it, but just enough of it on it, because I want a nice scent to the screen when we send it off. Now, this is only by request. All right, so we're going to have that in there as an option. Some people may not like the smell of debris at the end of the day, okay? So we're not picking out a whole bunch of different scents. We're just going to have one, which is a more neutral one that they have. It's basically a neutral kind of a scent. But if you do want that sprayed onto your screen, put that into the option. Put it in there. When you when you fill out the product information, basically your name, address, all that, there's a little box on there we can put information, like if you need signature confirm or something like that, or if you want a little nice scent to your screen, let us know. We'll coat it on and ship it off. We got a customer right now who basically came with an amazing idea because he has very sensitive to the smell of paint. So that's why he requested the pre-coated screens. Now, like I said, if it had a heavy scent, I couldn't work around it, period, because whole lung issue. But some people are a little bit more sensitive, and I can understand that, like I said. So, not a problem. Good idea. We want to spray a little bit of that on it, and then that way, you won't have any scent at all, period. But as I said before, it's something we're going to add in as an option. But thank you for the customer for that idea. All right, let me see. We got to go from here. We got to be outside today. We got to blast. So when we're strapping up with the mask. Strapping it up with the mask. All right. So we're done. That's finished. Moving on. Let's move on. Got things to do. That's why I told you that. And time again, I'll tell you. I don't care if they don't like it or not. A 4-coat application, not good. Especially when if you're doing 1 or 2 applications of the same thing, that's good. Multi-coats of different applications, not good. Because that means every time you go in and you got to change out the application, you got to do some cleaning on the roller or the cannon. Because you don't want cross-contamination popping up. So that's why the whole multi-coat application, not good. Now, Goose Green had that multi-coat application, but theirs was different. It was definitely something that was needed in their process. So, if you ever had liberty of doing a Goose Green before, and I have, it comes with 3 applications. One is the primer, one is the actual formula, and the other one is the protective coating. That's what it is. That's all it is on the base. So that's something that is required. But the other stuff, no. Not required. But at least, when Goose Green did these demonstrations, they would show you why in the demonstrations, why the applications were needed. Some of the ones I've seen, they don't even tell you anything. Why is it needed? What happens if you don't add in that application? Now, Goose Green would say you would need the base, the primer, because the primer is used to basically ready the surface for the product itself, which we can understand that one. And then the formula itself, and then the spray-on coating or roll-on coating would have is to protect the screen. That's what it's for. So that you can understand. But a quantum fusion stacking system, nah, it's too far-fetched. Especially if you know anything about fusion, you know that bottom line is, can't fuse somebody, something that's already dry to the touch. That'd be considered to be stacking, not fusing. Oh, Taco's out there with his birds having a ball. Now, I see some people get offended by that. If you get offended by that, then you're not that smart. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you believe that nonsense, your intelligence level doesn't go that far. And you get mad over that if you want, I don't care. If you believe that you could fuse 2 screens together, they're dry to the touch, Yeah, you shouldn't be operating heavy equipment, and you really not should be driving a car at the end of the day. If you actually get offended over that, you're saying, well, that's wrong because that's actually, yeah, you really shouldn't be operating any kind of equipment, not even a spoon. Because I had a few people get offended over time. Well, that can happen. You tell me what planet. Pick a planet. Tell me where that happens at. Where two surfaces are already dry. That's like if I take this piece of plastic right here and I stick this on top of that surface that's already dry. How is that fusing together? How is that making anything? How's that fusing? Yeah, that was the case every time I paint my wall. We change into something different. No, it doesn't change into anything different because the wall is already dry. Now, if the wall was wet, then it would make a new color. So if that bothers you, that I make that statement, then it tells you you're not that smart. Don't believe that nonsense. It's like someone coming up and telling you that, hey, look, if you squeeze a rock hard enough, you can get a diamond. You can't get a rock from a diamond. I like those guys that come on Facebook, you see them on Facebook and TikTok, mostly on TikTok. And they have I don't know where they get the ideas. It's the dumbest, maybe it's a joke or a prank or whatever. But they make it sound like you can actually do this. Like this guy, it's an African-American dude, I forgot his name. He comes on and he does these really tedious, long demonstrations that have no point whatsoever. And it's something that's, what was it? How to open up a door without basically using a key, some dumb nonsense, sticking a straw in there and spraying WD-40 in there and like, almost got it. It's like, I did it before. And oh, please, come on. And then I'm dumb enough for sitting there and watching it. I've seen this before. You know, all you gotta do is just you can open up a door or get through a bike lock without using the key. That dumb stuff. All right, so let me see what we got here. Okay, we got more than enough. I'm thinking like we don't have enough. This is the surface right here. Yeah, somebody's saying, well, you need to be more. No, my YouTube platform, it's not designed to tell you anything. I'm not going to tell you anything. If it's not working, it's not working. If it works, it works. I'm not here to be a yes man. That's why I think companies should never send me their equipment. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. That's all to it. And they can get mad, angry about it. Don't care. We're going to do this on the floor. Does it really make a difference? Yeah, it's a good size screen. Let's do this on the floor. Let's do it in Taco's room. Taco, I'm going to borrow part of your floor, man. Do it with my screen. You guys stay here for a minute. Sorry about the shaking of the virtual camera. There we go. Put this in here, set it up. I got to disrupt your watching time, Taco, a little bit. The cats eat the freaking, they eat everything. They eat everything. The birds eat everything, man. They eat the cat food. Where did all the cat food go? The birds are eating it. Birds eat cat food. That's interesting. All right, so we don't have to take this out and have a frame at all. We're just going to basically put this right over top of our frame. Now, the first one basically doesn't have a piece of material. It's just the frame itself. This one, basically, we're just going over top of the frame with it. And I wonder if they did me ugly or if they did me right. looking at this, and I don't think we have enough to cover this one. Oh, Mother George. Order the size that I wanted. I wonder if this is exactly the size that we need. And again, this thing does stretch though. Let me see first. That is a little bit too much of the stretch. Look at the big one. Can you look at the big one? Maybe look at the big one. I swear. Here and here. All right. I know how we can do it. We won't see it anyway because that stuff is black, so we need to pick up. I know how we're going to have to do it. All right, let me see. Any staple gun? That makes me yes. Next time I go with a much bigger size. You got the treatment. That's no problem. That's good. Not bad. You just got it right on the very edge. Then again, stuff has some stretch to it, so let's see what we get out of it. Yeah, this is going to get closer. And I know not to order this one next time. So I'm going to go down next time and just get the big one, the biggest one they got, and then that would ship it over to paying for the customer. All right, let me see. Where are the oh, back here. Things much, much better. I'll be out of your hair, Taco. Don't worry, just gotta get this done, okay? Your hair is the biggest and put this in, so you gotta come in here. I gotta get out of my section. I just plugged this into itself, I did. Get out of my section, I'm trying to watch birds. Guys downward because I don't think you're anywhere near to what I'm looking at over here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's peachy. There we go. Today is one of them days for me. Yes, this is going to be a long, frustrating day, and I'll tell you why. I got paperwork to do today. I got agreement contracts to write out, and then I'm in negotiation with my lawyers, and I got these 3 screens to paint. Some other stuff to do, and basically I'm tired from yesterday. I didn't get any sleep at all, but it's my fault because I was up gaming and literally looked at the time. You're wearing VR half the time and you look up and go, oh great, the sun's coming up and it's 5 o'clock. Oh, they need to put clocks in freaking VRs, they really do. So I got no sleep, no sleep. Oh, grouchy day. Not grouchy, just crazy day. So let's get this done. We'll get this painted, turn into that. We have staples. Man, today is not the day for it. Da 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 da. No sleep. And they're playing this game called Destroy the World on Steam. Oh man, that game is freaking fun. It's running down the way. But yeah, time flies quick. It flies already? No, I won't, right? Alright, let's see what we gotta do on this one. What are you worried about, Frank and Kitty? Oh, going into your tunnel. Woo! Dangerous Frank and Kitty. Gonna help me build the day, man? Are you gonna use the excuses like, I don't have posable thumbs, it doesn't work that way? Now I'm back at you. Let's see something better. Yeah. Where is these staples at? Oh, I hate using these things, man, because the winning staples are coming. Oh, yeah, they go right there. Let me see the little camouflage. Let's see if this works. I'm not going to hold the blue screen. Because the screen came up too short. It's going to work. Actually, it's going to. Ah! Mother Frankenstein! Are you kidding me? I do this every freaking time. Like literally, there's enough to stretch over because I forget this is a stretchable material. And I'm thinking because it's on the very end, it's not going to work. Put it, shit, we're set on the bad boy. Thank you, Jesus. Ah. Ah. I knew it. It's like, you know what? Don't do that. Stretch over. No problem whatsoever. So I said, nope, not going to stretch over. It's too short. Then again, this is PVC, 1 mil. It's going to stretch. What do you think? You mess it up. So yank them out. One. And then you drop a bunch of them in there. Air conditioner on? It is pretty hot in here. This is not going to stretch over. It freaking stretches over. It was right the first time. Not trusting the instincts. What was that? And we'll be dropping this princess because I'm not going to come down here barefoot and step on one of these bad boys and catch it. One knows my stretch. Oh, that's nice. Where did that one just fly off to? Alright, you gotta track that one down with a vacuum cleaner. So we had enough to stretch over. We literally had enough to stretch over. Alright. Let's do this one here. Bring this over on the side. Here we should have it. But don't worry, I'm not going to stay with you. Furry dinosaur, you furry dinosaur. How dare you? How dare you? Free belly rubs. Meow. Meow. Off me. Meow. 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 Wow. Say wow. Wow, Taco. Wow. Are you over there showing off again? Wow. Can I have the rest of this cord? Thank you. I forgot over showing off like wow. Wow. Yeah, I thought so. I knew that. I should have known that from the door. Because it's 1 mil. 1 mil with a Japanese stretch piece. Alright. Are we out? The staples? Really? Everything? How am I? Alright, let's see. 1 mil with gifts. Wow. Tight fit, but it's gonna work. Meow. Meow. Taco, Maui, 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 Maui. Man, that stretched better than I thought it was going to stretch. I'm thinking like, we don't got enough. Like it was right on the near edge of it all. I'm like, no, we don't got enough to stretch over, but I forgot this is 1 mil. Now, reason why we use 1 mil because it stretches better than 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are going to be a lot more thicker and harder to pull over. That's why. And I've worked with this stuff before. I've made screens with it before, so I have experience on exactly what you use and what you're not use. Now, when you're doing this, pretend you're making a window. That's pretty much it. You want the window to be nice and tight, you're making a window. The stuff stretches pretty good. My way. Taco was rich, he'd be like, my way. My way. You understand this? There's no things, right? Yeah. My way. do our sides. Oh, no, wrong side, I got that right. Topo. Topo Denario. Do you have a stereo Topo Denario? Do you? Do you have a stereo? What you got planned for the day, Topo? I'm gonna look at the birds, and then I'm gonna look at the birds, and then I'm gonna look at the birds. Pretty solid plan to me. Don't worry, I'm almost done. I'm almost out of your hair. All right. You have your peace of mind with your birds. You guys really need. I think when I'm standing stop and do this, it'll be much easier for me to go that way and stretch it over. All right. We're out. We're out. We're out, Taco. Oh, I need some staples. We got the staples. We got them. We got them. We got them. Out on the cannon. That's good. Probably care about this stretch over just a little bit more. There we go. Sorry, you can't see this. There's been an area right here. Come on. There we go. Okay, nice for a minute. Really? Stick on there like that. Okay, dope. Yeah. Oh. Let's see what we need. We're out. Clean out. Let me just grab these off the floor. Just gonna find that one staple where that sucker just went to. That thing disappeared out of nowhere. That air conditioner's not on. The fan's on. Man. You're cooking. And I got the door open on top of that. But top of these is bird time. This is bird time. We just done one of the plastic in the back so we get a nice neat. That's what that we're doing now. That's all, just to make it look pretty. Want to make it look pretty. Pretty. Everyone enough. Really? That just unplug in that bag that quick? Oh, come on now, bird. Crazy talk. That is absolutely crazy talk. Is that crazy talk, Taco? Taco says that's crazy talk. Yes, crazy talk, man. That is absolutely crazy talk. Where do you get this crazy talk from? I don't know, Taco. I don't know. Crazy man. You're crazy. All right, we done. Ooh la la. Now once the paint is applied to that, it all stretches out and becomes smooth like glass. It's very easy to do. The reason why I like using this material, and I'll tell you why, because with fabric, well, not the kind we use over here, it's actually fantastic, but everyday black alcohol fabric, one of the problems you have is once you got it tightened in, you can have little baggy areas that will pop up around the corners and stuff like that. This is going to fit nice and tight like a glove. Now, as it's basically hugging around the frame, it's going to start stretching out and getting flatter and stretching out and getting flatter until it looks like what we have over in there. See how you see Mr. Bird's reflection off of that? Yes, sirree. I think some people come into my room to see if I'm going to make a mistake. Like, it's got to be one of these days. No. I make mistakes. I ain't perfect. But I know one thing, that before I basically do something like this, I do my research. I crack books. I find out test material. I have no idea how many different forms of materials I bought through this house to test out to see if this is going to work and that's going to work and how that's going to work and how this is going to work and how that's going to apply. Testing is very important. Not just getting on camera. You're talking for the sake of just talking, just to hear yourself speak. Not going to find that same hard way, right? Yeah. Now, I'm going to give out my tracking numbers today. The customers that have been waiting for their screens, their tracking numbers will be going out today. I'm going to be painting the screens tomorrow. I'm going to be painting that one tomorrow. I'll tell you why. Yesterday, I had a very difficult time breathing. But, you know, I don't use my problems as a crutch. You see, I still get my work done. I still go downstairs, paint the screen, do the demonstrations. Did a couple of demonstrations yesterday. Yeah, I was pushing it yesterday, but I still get my work done. Because I'm used to doing hard work, that's why. Regardless if I'm sick, tired, or not breathing correctly, I get my work done. But I know not to push it. I know not to push it. Pushing it is a bad thing. So, yesterday, I had to go through a little bit of recovery. My fan on. Oh, heck of this fan on. Oh, we got the door open, that's why. The taco. Yesterday, breathing wasn't all that good, but still got my work done. Today I feel a little better. Today I need rest. It would be nice if I went to sleep, so we're in the VRs. So, tomorrow, we are going to paint that screen. I'm going to send the customers out their tracking numbers and call them so they know what's going on with their products. And we'll be shipping out tomorrow. It's the last video for the day. I'm going to get some sleep and I'm relaxing today. I got a contract. I can do that over there while I'm sitting down relaxing, getting something to eat. And tomorrow we'll come in and we'll paint the screen and the rest of them. I'm not going to push it. My body tells me not today, and it's not today. All right, I gotta go to this one today. Really? Bird? Want to take it? All right. I'm on camera and I ain't breathing right anyway. Yesterday. Oh, man, it was something. Yesterday was something. All right, so you got 4 of the screen paints that we're going to be working on this week for the collection, which I can't wait to get to, but not right now. Hey, the fuzzy monster, here we go, you fuzzy monster. You fuzzy monster. Got the surface finished and done. So this is the surface that's going to come with your Professional 42. Black Professional Black 42. And put it somewhere to the top of the side you for a striking close. Put it over there. Now I'm going to get myself some black felt tape. I'm not going to make a border. I'm going to go around the sides of it where the staples are at to make it look nice. I have some business calls to make today. That's going to take me. To send some documents over to my attorneys today. Some taken care of. So, with that being said, Taco. We got Taco's wallpaper screen already downstairs drying. We'll take care of that tomorrow. What you hunting, man? What you hunting? Bam! Taco 2.0. We gotta mop the floors, Taco. So, yeah, we're done for the day. So I'm not pushing it. If my body's not feeling too good, I'm not pushing it. At least my breathing is a lot better than what it was yesterday, because yesterday was good gracious. I don't know what was going on with the humidity in yesterday, but it was bad. So today I feel much better, but I'm not pushing it. I'll be outside with a mask on and my breathing's not 100% yet. Nope. So I'm gonna take my meds, go over there and chill, relax, read my Bible, give thanks to the Lord, and be back on tomorrow. Right? With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.